Hello everyone, welcome to I3CE conference. My name is Cheng Zhang. I'm an assistant professor from the Purdue University Northwest. My topic today is a triangulated study on Carpenters Adoption of Exoskeletons in the Northwest Indiana and Chicago area. This research is based on one of our undergraduate senior projects by Raphael Cardmore-Rayner. Musculoskeletal disorders are a major health issues in the construction sector, accounting for 33% of workspace injuries nationally, with a 6% higher incidence among construction workers compared to other sectors. Exoskeletons emerge as a potential solution, promising to revolutionize worker safety and productivity. Today, we'll explore the adoption of exoskeleton technology in the construction industry, particularly focused on carpenters in the Northwest Indiana and Chicago areas, examining its potential to mitigate these prevalent health issues and enhance operational efficiency. Our study is driven by three critical research questions aimed at understanding the dynamics of exoskeleton adoption among carpenters. First, how do construction industry stakeholders perceive MSDs and exoskeleton technology? Second, what is the prevalence of MSDs among carpenters in the specific regions, and what are their attitudes towards exoskeletons? Third, under what condition is the adoption of exoskeletons economically viable for construction companies? These questions guided our investigation into the potentials of exoskeletons to improve workspace safety and efficiency. Our methodology involves a triangulated approach. Firstly, interviews with stakeholders were conducted to gain insights into their experiences with MSD, their perception of safety programs, and their attitudes towards exoskeleton adoption, including potential concerns and barriers. Second, we conducted surveys with carpenters to understand injury rates and attitude towards exoskeletons as a preventative solution. Based on these information, lastly, we performed a cost-benefit analysis to determine the financial viability of implementing the exoskeletons in a regional construction company, considering both direct and indirect costs related to MSD injuries and exoskeleton implementation. Our study is situated in Northwest Indiana and the Chicago metropolitan area, a region noted for its robust construction activity. This area is particularly interesting due to the cold weather conditions, which could exacerbate MSD among carpenters. Understanding the specific regional challenges helps the tailoring interventions like exoskeletons to enhance worker safety and productivity in environments prone to high incidence of MSDs. In our stakeholder interviews, we explored the perception of MSDs and exoskeleton technology from management professionals within the construction industry. The detailed information about the interviewees are shown in the table below. This involved in discussing the impact of MSD on the industry, evaluating the current safety climate, and understanding attitudes towards adopting new safety technologies. Stakeholders from various backgrounds provided insights into barriers and drivers of exoskeleton adoption, emphasizing the importance of aligning new technologies with industry practices and cultural forms. The interview highlighted several barriers to the adoption of exoskeleton technology: the lack of long-term efficacy studies, worker resistance, practicality concerns, and the need for insurance approvals. A key sentiment among stakeholders was that significant adoption might only occur with new generation of construction professionals who prioritize technology integration for safety. The second part of the research study is the Carpenter survey. Specifically, we conducted a non-probability convenience survey among 61 carpenters in the targeted area to assess the rate of injuries and the impact on their career longevity. The survey also examined the carpenters' awareness and attitudes towards exoskeletons as a potential solution to MSDs, which is crucial for understanding the ground-level readiness for adopting such technologies. Regarding the MSD of workers, the survey revealed that 41% of the carpenters experienced MSD in the past year, with significant work absence noted. Awareness of exoskeleton technology was low, but only 18% of participants being familiar with it, and about 34.4% were open to using the technology at work. This underscores a substantial need for education and awareness campaigns to foster acceptance and knowledge about benefits of exoskeletons. So here I want to show more details about the workers' attitudes towards exoskeletons. Regarding awareness, only 18% know about exoskeleton technology. For acceptance, 34.4% are open to wearing exoskeleton at work. Regarding the concerns, 45.9% worried about long-term physical issues from MSDs, and 26.2% considered a career changes and early retirements due to MSDs. Only 5% reported incurring medical costs, which is potentially underreporting. Our findings indicate that a cautious about a growing interest in exoskeleton technology among carpenters, driven by concerns about long-term physical issues from MSDs and career sustainability. However, the low level of current awareness and the high concerns about MSD impacts suggest that the comprehensive education and transparent communication about the benefits and the practicalities of exoskeletons are essential for increasing acceptance. So far, we learned that injuries are not only costly for workers and company, but also that both stakeholders and workers harbor concerns about adopting new technologies. There's a general unfamiliarity with exoskeletons in real-world construction settings, raising questions about their actual benefit and practical application on construction sites. How should we answer the question, is exoskeleton really beneficial? Here is what we're going to do. We analyze how the potential productivity enhancements and the reduction on MSD risks due to the adoption of exoskeletons you might offset the initial and ongoing cost of these devices. This involved calculating the cost of purchasing and training workers on exoskeleton use against the potential reductions of injury cost and improvements in productivity. Our analysis was based on specific parameters. We evaluate the healthy exoskeleton XO01 with a bulk purchase price of $900 per unit, assuming a lifespan of 4 years. This number is double the warranty. The study encompassed a hypothetical construction company with 50 workers, including both journeymen and apprentices. The assessment, including calculating the impact of exoskeleton on reducing days missed due to MSDs and the potential increases in productivity rates, offering a granular look at the economic viability of these devices in real-world settings. The results of our cost-benefit analysis suggest that no additional productivity gain is necessary if exoskeletons can reduce MSD-related absence by at least 45%. This finding is critical as it indicates that even modest reduction in injury duration can substantiate the investment in the exoskeleton technology, making a compelling economic case for its adoption in construction environments where MSDs are prevalent. On the other hand, if the productivity of carpenters can be boosted by using exoskeletons, the value of introducing exoskeleton will be easily increased by a higher margin. Our finding underscores the economic viability of exoskeletons in the construction sector, provided their benefits in reducing injury rates and enhancing productivities are realized. However, the real-world application of these technologies requires further validation. We recommend the implementation of comprehensive educational initiatives and pilot programs to demonstrate the benefit of exoskeletons and to address both informational and cultural barriers to their adoption. This approach could significantly impact worker health and productivity, aligning with broader industry trends towards technological integration for safety and efficacy. This study have some limitations. The study primarily focused on the Chicago and Northwest Indiana regions, which may limit the generalizability of our findings. Further research could expand to include diverse geographic and demographic contexts to ascertain broader applicability. Additionally, longitudinal studies are needed to assess the long-term impacts and more detailed cost factors, such as experience modification rates and long-term health costs. A broader examination of industry policies on exoskeleton adoption and their psychological social impacts of exoskeleton use will further enrich our understanding of the dynamics at play. This is the end of my presentation. If you have any questions, or you are interested in our work, please do not hesitate to contact us. Please also follow our latest progress along this thread. Thank you so much.